Hello there and welcome to my channel. So for today's video, I am going to do a beginner kind of step-by-step dipping process. So I'm going to show you how to dip on your natural nails. As you can see, I don't have any materials on my nails. I don't have builder gel, gel tips or whatsoever. So I decided to create this video for those of you that don't use those nail enhancements. And honestly, it's been like years since I did this kind of video. I always dip over some nail enhancements. So yeah, let's begin. I am doing some cleansing. I am using a rubbing alcohol and a lint-free wipe. So before I film this, I make sure to wash my hands and to use the Dawn dish washing liquid, which is it's going to help or further dehydrate your nails so that there are no oils in there. And after that, I am now pushing back my cuticles. And you can also use the disposable cuticle sticks. So you have an option if you want to roughen up your surface, but since I have a thin nails, I always skip that process because I don't want to further hurt my natural nails. Just make sure that you don't have any smooth surface. So I am going to apply a primer, which is the step 1 of dipping process. So this one is Ultra Bond, it is from Triple D, and this one is a gel primer. So basically, you use this when you apply builder gel or any gel products, gel polishes, and the gel primer leaves a tacky layer so that when you apply your material, it has something to adhere to. Unlike the step 1 of the dip liquids, this is the bond. So basically, this is just like an alcohol. It further dehydrates your nails. It doesn't leave any sticky layer on top of it. So this one will also remove the natural shine and oil from your nail beds. After prepping your nails, you have an option if you like to apply a layer of clear dip powder on your natural nails. Basically, some of you do this to protect your natural nails and also to avoid staining, but I am going to skip that process. And so for today's mani, I decided to go with a double dip powder and dip liquids. So this color is really pretty. It is called Strawberry Mousse. And for the dip liquid, I am using step number 1 of double dip, which is the dip base. So now I am just starting with a little strip in the middle. So I start doing this to build the color and to build the structure of my nail. And as you can see, I have a really flat nail beds. So this is going to help me have that nice C curve or the apex, that's what they call. I also don't have any peel base on my nails or on my natural nails. So I might also do a video on how to remove your dip powders. So yeah, make sure to subscribe and turn on the notification bell so that you will get updates every time I upload a new video. So now I am just dusting off all the excess powders and I am going to add my layers. So now I am further building up my colors and I am applying the dip base starting also from the middle and towards the side walls. Then again, dip it on the powder, and as you can see, I am kind of tilting the jar, the dip powder jar. So this is going to help the powder to flow over your nail, and you can also do the pour over method, which you will scoop the powder and literally pour it on top of your nail so that you don't have those lumps and bumps. So I am just doing the same process to all of my nails. So this video is going to be a little bit longer than my usual because I really wanted to show you the step-by-step process. So yeah, and now I am actually building up again the color. And as you can see, I am slowly covering the entire nail with dip base, and it actually is a bit longer than my usual dipping process, but doing this step is going to be really worth it if you want to build a nice structure on your nail so that it is not super flat. It has that nice natural C curve, and building up your color will also help your dip to stay longer so that it won't chip on the sides or whatsoever. So I am going to update you on how long this mani lasted, so I will try my best to like do a follow-up video on this. So yeah, I am just continuing with my dipping process. So as you can see, I am now covering my entire nail with a dip base. So I am just going to let you guys watch and I will be back. Alright, so since we've already reached the cuticle area, you really want to clean that part with some toothpick, some cuticle stick, or like what I'm using right now. It is a cleanup tool. So this one is going to help remove those excess dip powders that are near your cuticle area or on your skin, so that when you do your filing or shaping later, it will be a lot easier. So I am just going to dust off any excess powders, and I think I am just going to add one last layer, and I am almost done with applying the base or the solid color. So it is also important to do thin layers of dip base so that it won't flood your cuticle area. And by doing that, it will not make your nails super bulky. So yeah, after I applied my solid color, let's now start with the glitter. So I choose this color Pearlescent from Double Dip because this one is like a combination of shimmer and a glitter. So what I do first is to make sure that my pigments are well mixed. And after that, I am now going to apply the glitter. So unlike the solid color, I only like to do 2 to 3 maximum layers of glitters. So since this one has more pigments in it, it has some chunky little pieces in it, I don't want my nails to like super get bulky. So I just stick to that 2 to 3 layers. But I still did the same with the solid color, which I started in the middle. I started with a strip in the middle and then slightly or slowly building up the glitter. And after dipping your nails, don't forget to like clean the sides and remove those excess glitters. And after that, make sure to dust off all excess powders. So I am just going to apply my last layer on this finger, and I will show you how to do like a quick and easy ombre on my middle finger. Alright, so far this is how my nails or my mani looks like. So now I am going to show you the ombre. So what I do first is to just apply the dip base on the area that I want to have that glitter. And then using some eyeshadow brush, I just tilt my nail and then like sprinkle some powder on top of it. So don't worry if you like don't get those chunky pieces that you like. Make sure that you just build the base first, which are those shimmers, and then using some toothpick or cuticle stick, you can now pick up those chunky glitters and put them to the area that you like. Then make sure to let it dry first before you dust off all the excess powders. And then you can now add another layer of a dip base and add more glitters. So this is how it looks like. So now I'm just going to let it dry before I encapsulate or apply clear dip powder on top of these colors. You also don't want to miss this step after you let it dry. Make sure to grab some stiff brush and then dust off all those powders. So I noticed that if I don't do this process, my glitters are like foggy. So yeah, make sure that you don't skip this part. And then after that, let's now apply some clear dip powder. So the importance of applying clear dip powder on top of your colors and your glitters is to protect them, so that when you do all your filing and shaping later, your colors won't get removed or whatsoever. So I am just applying the dip base again, or the step number 2, and then dip it on the clear powder. It is also nice if you have like 2 separate jar of clear dip powder, one for solid color and one for glitters. But I didn't have that other clear jar for now, so what I'm doing is I apply dip base and then scoop the clear and then pour it over. I don't directly dip my nails inside the jars, and by doing this I don't contaminate my clear dip powder. I don't like put any unnecessary glitters in my clear. So yeah, I'm just going to finish applying clear on all of my nails, and I will also show you that even though you apply your clear on top of your colors and your glitters, it is not like super bulky looking. That is because we use a thin layers of dip base. So this is after I apply the clear. So far it is not so bulky, and now I am going to activate. So activator is what's going to harden your nails or your manicure. So when applying your activator, make sure that it will really go through your layers. Apply a generous amount of activator so that when you start your filing and shaping later, it won't get removed or get filed off. So after applying activator, wait for about 2 to 3 minutes, or make sure that you like tap your nails. It has like this sound. So if you have like this click sound, it is now good and ready for filing. So honestly, these nails really don't need a lot of filing. So I just use the 180 side of the hand file, which is the smoother side. And I start with the free edge. I make sure that it is really straight and even. And then after that, I work with the sides or the side walls of my nails. I make sure that it is nice and tapered. It will really depend upon the shape that you like. But yeah, I'm also like doing this motion where I start from the side and slightly bring the file towards the middle. So I do this so that I don't get a sharp line on the sides. So I also use this thin metal file to further file the cuticle area and to like create that nice shape. So this will also remove all unnecessary colors or glitters that are near your cuticle area. And after that, I am just slightly buffing the surface and then also buff the side walls and the free edge. So make sure that you also buff the underside of your nail so that you don't have like that sharp texture to it. So yeah, if you want to learn more about filing and shaping, I do have an in-depth video that I created. I make sure to put it in the cards up here and in the description box. Alright, so this is after I filed, shape, and buff. So now I am going to do my second layer of activator. So I'm going to apply again activator on all of my nails so that it will stay longer and my nails will be more durable. So I'm just going to wait for a couple of minutes and then I just wash my hands to remove all those excess dust. And you also want to remove those excess layers of activator by wiping it off with some paper towels. Then let us now apply the dip top coat. So I am applying quick strokes of a dip top coat and then immediately wiping it off in the paper towel before I dip it again on my bottle. So by doing this, you will not harden your brushes. So it is also really important that you wipe off any excess activator, because when your bristles get in contact with the activator, it will also harden. But just in case that you harden your bristles, you can just use the brush saver that you usually find on those dip liquid kits. And yeah, your brushes will be okay again after using that. Just wait for about half a day or 24 hours maximum before you can use your brushes again. And after this, I am just going to let it dry for a couple of minutes, and then I will apply another layer, or my last layer of dip top coat. And also don't forget to apply dip top coat on the tip part or your free edge. So after making sure that everything is dry, I am now going to apply cuticle oil. So this one is from Scales of a Mermaid. It is really important to apply cuticle oil after you dip your nails. This will help bring back all the lost moisture that you got from filing and shaping and all of those. So yeah, after that, this is now the finished look. Let me know your thoughts in the comment box below, and if you have any questions, let me know as well. So I'll be putting all the products that I use in the description box so you can check them out. So yeah, thank you so much for watching, and I hope to see you again on my next videos. Bye!